Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. I cooked my bacon in my new bacon thing. It worked magnificent. I got to wash everything up. Look at this breakfast. Eggs. I've got some coffee. Just finished heating back up with the heavy whipping cream. I'll put that right over here. Folks, we went all off on the political this morning. It's 30 days till the election. Look at this breakfast. I tasted a piece of that bacon. It is perfect. There was very little oil in the bacon dish too. Oh yeah. It's the best bacon I've ever ate in my life. So good. I love it. This coffee with the heavy whipping cream. I can't tell you how much I enjoy the heavy whipping cream. I've had milk. I've had half and half. I've had the powder creamer. But that right there is the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life, really. And this is the best breakfast I've ever made in my life. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy that. And I want you guys to enjoy the political video. All gloves are off. I don't care. Let's talk about it. Let's crush it. Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. Welcome to Morning Chat. Man, I got a good one for you today. I'm like one of these cooking shows, and you know how they make it always look so simple because everything is prepped and cut and chopped, and all the dishes they need are like right at hand. Let me show you what I got going on over here. Well, we've got some butter ready to go. And of course, I've put my butter out yesterday. You might have saw that. Nice and soft. Got some butter ready to go to cook some eggs. I probably will just scramble them around this morning. Check out the bacon. This is my new gift from Raffaella. And you simply put the lid on. I will push these down a little bit just so the lid closes. And it's 1 minute per slice. So we got 5 minutes worth of bacon to cook there. And let me just see if it'll go on. There it is. Got to fit it just right, like a puzzle piece. I've got the Highlander grog. I've already had 1 cup. I made another pot. It's ready to go. And I've got my heavy whipping cream in there. Let's go ahead and pour us a delicious cup. Sorry about my voice. Oh my gosh, look at that. Almost spilled. I'm so bad about leaving some in here and then making another pot. But we got a little thing right there to help us. So here we go. Breakfast this morning in the Crasher. You know, I have a griddle they gave me with this that you get when you buy a Flagstaff. It hooks on the outside of the camper. There's a gas hose that goes to a quick release, a propane outlet or spigot that sucks the propane from your front propane tanks. I have 2 30-gallon. Oh my gosh. Folks, Highlander grog with that heavy whipping cream. Every morning it just gets better and better. Man, I don't need sugar at all. That's the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. I love it. You gotta just get that heavy whipping cream, man. Forget the sugar. Speaking of sugar, welcome to day 4 of the Atkins / carnivore diet. And anyway, let's put this bacon in and let's just see. Now, someone said you believe that the turntable can be turned off. I don't see anything at all that says that. I will remove, probably the simplest thing to do. I'll remove said pieces. That thing right there can just spin around. I think we're golden now. So let's put our bacon in. Sorry for all the noise. But we don't care about noise around here. Let's put it on 5 minutes. That's what Raffaella says. She said that's what the book says. And if you like it a little crispier, you can go a little longer. But rather than guessing, I was gonna, want to know how long did she cook it. She made some really good bacon in her microwave the other day when she made me breakfast. So she's already looked into it. I did provide the name to a comment that was interested in what kind this is. The link that I gave wasn't a link actually, it was just the name of it, so you can search for it on Amazon. Use my link on Amazon, let it take you to the phone case or whatever it is I've got connected to that. Then search for one of these, put it in your cart and buy it. And I'll get 3 cents. But if you buy a bunch of other stuff, and for the rest of the year during the holiday season, let me pitch that right now. Folks, I've got an Amazon link on my YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you click on it, it'll take you to the phone case. I think that's what it is. From there, you go to the search bar, whatever it is you want, new grill, something, clothes, you buy it, you put it in your cart. Even if you don't pay for it right then, I think within 2 or 3 days even, I'll get a credit. I am an Amazon affiliate like almost every YouTuber. We're called affiliates. And our job is to tell you to go to Amazon and spend money with Jeff Bezos. But remember, this is not costing you anything extra for those products. He just shares in the profits that he makes with affiliates like me. All right, so that's the end of the commercial. Also, please, folks, help me out. You 179,000 beautiful souls out there, please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I've been finding out that the thumbs up is the key to pushing the videos to other wonderful, beautiful souls out there that we'd like to talk to. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and do check your subscription, that you are following my channel. A lot of people, some anomaly has been going on for about a year where the subscriber, I went from 30, 40, 50, 60,000 like overnight. And then it just kind of hangs. There's some kind of a strange anomaly and it goes up and down like 5 or 10. And I think I have an idea who that is or why that is, but to get new beautiful souls out there to watch the channel, if you think the channel is worth sharing, you don't have to personally share it. If you just give me a thumbs up, YouTube will do that. YouTube will share. So do that for me. I appreciate it. If you feel like it. If you don't like the channel, then don't. Anyway, I can smell that bacon. Oh, that's good. So no microphone. I've been looking, and I think I found on eBay, thanks to TRD sharing with me. He's a big eBayer. That if I look for just the one piece that I need, I actually need 2 pieces. The receiver. No, I have those. The part that goes in the phone. And the little clip that goes in the receiver that clicks into the bottom of the charging port of the phone. It's a charging port and it's what the receiver clicks to. I know I lost you. So they have just that. But when you click on eBay and you look at the description, it shows 30 seconds left. I smell it, boy. It shows the whole DJI microphone outfit with the charging case and all that. And so it's confusing. So I left a message with the seller. Is it just the 2 pieces I want? Does it have the little piece that goes into the phone? Otherwise, it's no use to me. They're kind of weird sometimes when they sell things on eBay about how they describe it. They just use a generic picture. They don't use the actual product. And, well, I wonder how hot that would be to grab. I really do. Let's get you in here. Let's figure this out together. Yeah, it's kind of warm. So we'll get this thing right here. I hadn't even cooked the eggs yet. That won't take but a second. I just want to have some little bacon snack. Now, remember, we got oil in there. I don't want that lid to pop off. Will this be a mess? Is this going to work? How much oil's in there? Okay, here we go. You ready? You're seeing it for the first time. Drum roll. Oh. Well, I would prefer that than this. Oh yeah, it's rubbery. And these are all right. So, you know, we'll take a piece of china here. That's pretty good. I wonder why. Probably because it's not spinning around or something. I don't know. Maybe 5's too many. Maybe 4 is better. It's not too hot. It is hot. It's still hot. So you definitely need. I got some mittens. Put this back in. I didn't even see much oil in the bottom. But, you know. Let's go 2 minutes. And now let's keep talking. Sorry about that. That looks pretty good, actually. I'll eat that. You can eat, I can eat that whole package of bacon, so don't worry. I'll get my eggs cooked, and if I'm out of bacon, I'll make some more. All right. Today is 30 days, baby. 30 days till election. Who are you voting for? It seems overwhelmingly in my straw polls when I went around asking everybody, and it definitely seems overwhelmingly in my comments. Oh, that's good. That people want to make America great again. And I say it all the time, folks, they're the same rats with different heads. But you got to choose the best rat. Is there any soul left in one of them that, you know, really cares about the constituents, the people of this country continuing to survive, this country being recognizable by its citizens as being USA? Well, I don't think there's any question, folks, at all, that would be Donald J. Trump. Because, first of all, he's a billionaire. He doesn't even take the salary. He doesn't need the money. Does he like the power? Of course. We all know Donald J. Trump. Let's see if we can take the lid off here and see what this looks like. This thing gets hot. This thing gets hot. I don't like this rag. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. So there's you some good bacon. Now we don't have to worry about that bacon sitting there till the eggs get done because it's hot in here. That's going to kick on. Because you can eat bacon 2 hours from now. That's going to be fine. We'll get them eggs going. All right, we got that bacon cooked up here. It did a very good job when I put that back in. We got these pieces here now. Looking pretty good. This thing works awesome. Oh yeah, look at that bacon this morning. And we'll put this down here in the old sink. Let me zoom out for you guys. Back out. Not much in the way of fat down in there. A little bit. I'll actually let that, probably pour that over a paper towel in my trash, then down my gray tank. You gotta be careful around here. You live in one of these. That wasn't much at all. Wipe that off a little bit. Wash that up real good. So we got some butter going. Let's turn on the eye. First time every time. We'll put a little heat to it. There we go. Probably a little bit too much. Let that butter melt, and then we'll crack some eggs. Bacon and eggs with Bears Brothers coffee and heavy whipping cream. I'm almost out of my organic high dollar stuff I bought. Get that going here. So hope you guys are doing good this morning. I sure would appreciate if you would hit the like button. That's a new thing I'm going to be asking. The like button will push the video in the algorithm to many people around the country to enjoy this viral content. So if all 179,000 beautiful souls out there hit the like button, it'll really help me out. Appreciate it. Go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait. All right. Now, put that right there. I shake it around. You guys actually like to see the flipping action, don't you? Let me show you what we do here. We put our eggs right here. And this is how you crack an egg. One-handed. You think it's possible? You broke it. Let's try it again. Actually, you do the edge corner for this, but this takes two hands, really. Whoa, mess. Oh, God, this is just awful. I won't edit it out. Look at that. These are going to be scrambled, folks. Scrambled eggs coming up. Oh, gosh. It's all over my hand. Let's do it one more time. Let's make another mess. How much of a mess can we make here? Johnny Vegas gets a kick out of this. He thought he was really going to learn something about how to crack an egg. Hey, look at that. One came out, but I'm going to break it anyway because we're making scrambled eggs. I could put my hand in there and cook all the egg on my hand. What a mess. All right. I wanted scrambled eggs this morning anyway, but I thought, oh, you know, maybe I'll do the old flip for them. But I actually love scrambled eggs. It's what Rafaela made me, actually, when she made me breakfast the other day. Let's put this back together. And this doohickey. This is always hard to fit on there right. Hey, got it. All right. Now we need the old salt and pepper. I'm going to buy the good salt, folks, and whatever this good butter is I'm supposed to get. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to look for some kind of high dollar butter, I guess. And this really good, I don't know, Himalayan pink salt from the salt flats of Utah. I don't know. Put these away. What's that? Oh my gosh, a reflection. All right, put this bacon away. Last night I made that filet mignon. I didn't taste it in front of you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I did not burn that steak. It was pink in the middle. And it was the best steak I've ever ate in my life. It was so good. I kept cutting the smallest little pieces off till it was gone. I bought that at Walmart. There was nothing wrong with it. Filet mignon. It was the best steak I ever ate in my life. I put that steak Montreal on there, that seasoning. And it was delicious. But guess what? After I ate that, I pulled out all this lunch meat that I have in the refrigerator, cheese and salami and some turkey, and munched down quite a bit of that. Why? Because I was still hungry. But no bread, no potatoes, no vegetables, nothing. This is all I'm eating, folks. I might, one of the subscribers told me last night, boil some eggs. I love boiled eggs. I'm gonna boil some later today so they're ready to go during the day, in the morning, whatever. Eat those eggs. You ready? This is my, here we go. Wait a minute. What about you, buddy? Get over there. Uh-oh. Oh, that'll work. It'll still work. We don't edit around here, folks. All right, let me turn the camera around, and while those cook, I'll turn the eye off in a second, and we'll talk just another minute. All right, we've already, went full-on political yesterday's video, and it is 30 days from today. We have 1 month to change our country. What change do you want to see? Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? Do you look back 4 or 5 years ago and see your life worse? And it is so much better now? You got hundreds falling out of your pockets. You can't, the gasoline is just cheap. Rents of apartments everywhere. You got such a selection. Houses, the best values you've ever seen in your life. People all friendly and not uptight. They're all relaxed. Everybody's saying, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Everything's going good, right? Or not? Well, I'm being a little facetious, and of course people are still benevolent and kind to one another. That never changes. They may make you think on the media that we hate each other, but in actual reality, when we're out there and we meet each other, for the very vast majority anyway, not everybody's so friendly. You don't have a problem in that area because we are Americans. But what we're seeing right now with people the government wanting to shut you up, they use these trick things, What they say is good is bad, and what they say is bad is actually good. That's not just my opinion. I'm turning this off. It is a fact. They're talking about, we need to not allow people to do this thing about talking or on media or stuff like that. Now, while you wish you could really silence the things that people say that absolutely everybody would agree that shouldn't be said, or, these whack jobs, you cannot mess with free speech. And they're wanting to do that in academia, in social media, and a lot of places. And that means, just like there is in other countries, you type, you write, you say something. And guess what happens? Hey, we read, we heard, you said, come with us. You're gone. Nobody knows where you're going. Men in the black coat show up. And, hey, we're here to grab your guns. Hey, we're here to... Lying? You think I'm lying? I'm not lying. You give them 1 inch and they'll take a mile. And if they pass these laws through the administration, through the Congress, it's on. It's all gloves off. And the current laws they've got to get around them that they can't change, that people say, no, I don't want to change that. Are you crazy? We need that. That's our Constitution. They just don't enforce it. Once you get the group of people running the show and they get all the printout, all the rules, here's what you're supposed to go by. You're in charge, but this is the Constitution. This you can't deviate from. You got to enforce this. You got to work with this. You're not a dictator. You're not a communist. This is United States, baby. Well, some would agree that some want to change that. And they want to change it fast. In fact, they're doing it even now. Hey, you do you. You have your right. I've got my right. But I'm saying I think that most people that have common sense, that get past these silly things that they want to say about her and him on looks, voice, sound, hand movements, things they've done in the past, whatever. That guy, remember when he got elected in 2016? He kept coming out. He showed his bedroom window on it. 4 a.m. He was up, working, signing, making executive orders, changing things, helping people out, doing things. And man, in 4 short years, that one term he got, this country was hitting on all 8 cylinders. I mean, there was no smoke coming out of the smokestacks. It was just pure, clear air. Just humming, man. 401s were climbing. Stock market was starting to go. Everything was creeping up. They didn't print trillions and trillions of dollars to save the economy like they did after COVID. They did that. Rather than let the country purge and go through its normal cycles that it's gone through many times in the history of our country. It didn't let it fail and get rid of the zombie companies that don't need to be in business anyway. It just kept propping everybody up and it just kept pumping money in. People struggling to pay $2,000 a month for a 1 or a 2-bedroom apartment to some landlord that charges that because he can. Same place was $1,000 a month 4 years ago. Gas prices out west, ridiculous. People spending their whole paycheck to drive to work and childcare. He did so much better. We were just better under Trump. I can't tell you all the policies. I can just tell you this. My memory. I recall feeling more of an American and feeling more that he was doing something about the border. We were letting people come in, but the right people. When people started attacking us and cutting off heads and doing things, he shut down the airports. He stopped. He acts. He acts like a leader. And what leadership are you getting? And what about this person that's there now that says they're going to do all these things, that hasn't done these things that they've had the power to do for 3.5 years? It's all baloney. You know, it happens every time there's a presidential election where they always, you know, the drama, because the media wants you to think, oh, it's neck and neck. And people are like, how can that be? I mean, there's not even a contest. Not even a contest. We've had some contests in elections in the past between 2 candidates that were a Democrat and a Republican. We really did. It gave people a pause to say, maybe I'll go Democrat this year. Maybe I'll go Republican this year. You know, both of these guys seem to be good businessmen and they put their policies forward. And we had things to think about, not they're down in the trenches slanderous bull. That's the only thing they want to talk about. And it's an insult to your intelligence if they think that you're just going to go on what they say, that how you comb your hair. I mean, it's just silly. Everything today is silly. And that's why everything needs to change. Everything. We need to just wipe them out of here. From the whole top to the bottom. Every one of them needs to go. They all need to be fired. And we need a brand new. What do you got to lose? You want more of what you've been getting? You want the rents to continue to go, gas prices to continue to go, food prices continue to go, your rights continue to go. People will be able to walk out of stores without any retribution at all. Come on in. Take it. People are having to lock up everything. And so we need security. We need protection. They're coming here. They're already here. They've allowed them to come here. They're poised and waiting. We need to root them out. And we also, you know, besides the security, we need to stop them from coming in. End it now. Only bring in those that are seeking asylum. I don't blame these people. I say it every time. But let us just get the ones in that are safe. We're a compassionate country. But let's not let people come in that's going to hurt us, hurt your children. And let's get a government that responds to their own people when they are in time of need. All this stuff about we don't have any money, is this something new that hurricanes just came in this year. We never get them. There's never tornadoes. There's never catastrophes. And we don't have any money. We use all of our oil reserves. We use all of our money in the bank. We spent it all. We gave it to these other countries. We know that there's some earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes coming where people are going to need help. But, they need it better over there. Fortunate. But how fortunate are you to be born in these United States of America and enjoy the rights of the Constitution that seem to be not enforced and trying to get away from, and taking God out of schools and the country and the flag and standing allegiance and calling Christmas something other than what it is. And all these different things that have been evolving and changing and happening to our country ever so slowly for a couple of decades now, maybe longer. I've told it before as an analogy, a cruise ship, if he doesn't stay on course with GPS and gets off even this little bit, over a day or two, he's way over here. You got to stay on course. Basics don't change. Principles don't change. God's word doesn't change. This is a blessed country, a Christian nation. And so I say in 30 days when you get ready to vote, vote your conscience. Ask yourself all these questions. Do you want this country to continue to dissolve and evolve into something we've never seen before? Ever since that reset, it's getting unrecognizable. It really is. We went most of our lives, I'm 65 years old, most of our lives, we saw our world, other than new inventions and cool things that excited us, but stayed the same course. And then all of a sudden, they started pulling the things out that give us hope and faith because of the greed and corruption, and they want to own everything. They don't want to work for us anymore. They want to own it and they want to control it. And if they can take away certain rights or pass certain laws, they'll have every right they need to come in and just remove anybody saying anything they don't want to hear, promoting anything they don't want to hear, possessing anything they don't want you to possess. Not a scare tactic, folks. And the party that says that they're going to take away Medicare, Social Security, Obamacare, and medical and all that, and they're going to baloney. That's never going to happen. And there will be some sort of a system put in place. President Trump, when he gets elected, he tried to get rid of Obamacare in the sense that he didn't like the penalties that people were imposed that didn't buy, that they were shoving it down our throats. You had to buy health insurance if you didn't have a group insurance policy at your job. And when you filed your taxes, if you did not, you paid a fee. And it started out as a small fee. 1 foot in, right? Get a toe hold, then a foothold. Then that penalty went up big time that you had to pay. Just simply because you decided you don't want insurance. You're going to insure yourself. You'll take care of it on your own. So Trump will replace if it needs to be replaced, or he'll improve it. But he cares about the country. And when people come to these rallies and they scream your name, I don't care what you might have been before, it touches you. It changes you. And he knows that if he doesn't fulfill everything that he's gotten up there and talked about, about USA, USA, and people were to turn on him as a fraud or as a person that forgets his people, overnight you would see bad things. But that's not what happened. God saved him twice already. And the people that show up days before and wait outside in snow, ice, cold, rain, whatever, to see the man talk, like they're doing in Butler, Pennsylvania. I think it's today. And Elon Musk is going to be there. Now we've got two powerful men ready to take charge, that have the means. They don't need the money. They're not going to be offered a pallet of cash to sell you out. They got their pallets. They got their dump trucks full of hundreds. They're there to make a difference, for their name to go on, that they saved America, that they crushed it.